Hey, I'm Christine from LUUV, and I will just show you how to set up your solidLUUV with Sony RX100 IV. I have made a setup already, or I printed the setup from our community, so that I don't take up too much of your time trying to make a complete setup from scratch. Yeah, let's get started. So I'm gonna make the heavy setup for the camera. That means putting the small weight ring in the bottom and the weight cone in the top. So let me just do that. And use the screw to tighten it. Tighten it like securely. And in the bottom you do the same thing. Small weight ring. Great. Once this is done, you can start putting the small weight plates in the bottom. Yeah, then I'll start putting on the small weight plates. I always start with A, then B, then C, and I'm going to stick to this to the setup that I printed from the community. So on A, I put 4 small weight plates, and I shift the screw to position 2. Yeah, and then I'll fasten the cap tightly. B is in position 3 with 5 weight plates. So each, like 6 of these small ones equals 1 big one. In case you haven't read the manual already, it will tell you everything. On C, I put 14, and C will just stay in position 1. And on D, put 10 weight plates and position 2. That was 9, and that was 10. Sometimes it can be a bit tricky. Okay, so now that's done, I'm going to mount the camera. So the setup guide will also tell you where on the cheese plate that it is that you have to mount your camera. Always remember to have batteries and memory card and everything already in your camera, because if you forget that, the drop time and the balance will be completely off. A small little trick is to screw the screw tight with one of the small weight plates. Makes it a lot easier. And also make sure that the camera is like in the exact position. And also facing towards like the nose of the cheese plate. Okay, so now it's time for your drop test. Always make sure to turn your camera on when you do the drop test, especially if it has a lens coming out. If it's off, you'll end up with the wrong drop time. So the perfect drop time is between 1 and 3 seconds. And the way you test this is that you push the handle towards the top of solidLUUV in the camera to make the bottom go down. 2, 3, so this is good. And do the same towards like the bottom. Push it towards the bottom and let the top fall. 1, 2, 3. So this is pretty good. That means that you can now start fine adjusting your solidLUUV. If for some reason you experience that your camera is tilting forward, you have to take weight from the front, move to the back to even out. If you feel like it's tilting backwards, you of course do the opposite. You take weight from the back, move to the front. So same goes if it's tilting to the left, you need to shift weight from left to right. If it's tilting to the right, you need to shift weight from right to left. If you find that one weight plate is too much, you can adjust the position of the screws, and you simply do that by, I can even show you here. So, oops. Unscrew the cap, push it inwards, and you can simply shift all the weight rings. Simple as that. Another tip is, if it's really about fine adjustment, you've got the adjustment ring at the bottom of the solidLUUV. You see there were these two, like the two dots here, they meet. You can turn it. But just maybe try with just a notch or two. If you turn it like too much, you'll shift the entire balance. Keep in mind that, for example, even changing the position of the screen is going to change the center of gravity for solidLUUV, which in turn means that you need to readjust it. This was it. I hope this helped you set up your solidLUUV. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact us. Bye!